Good evening, folks, and welcome to this week's episode of Beer-ating with Sean Connors. Get straight to it. Basically, I'm going to continue on what I've been doing for the last couple of months. Basically, I got a load of beer in the fridge. I'm going to reach in. Whatever I got is what I'm going to do the review on. Not going to look. You got a can. I got cans and bottles in there, so I'll zoom in so you can see what I got before I do. I'm not even sure if this is a North American beer or what it is. Not sure how well you can see that. I'll zoom out so I can read the can, see what I'm getting. Alright, so I have Flamingo Fruity Sour. So it's a sour beer. The Brewstick is, the brewery is Boomstick Brewing Company, and they are from where? Let's see, 4.9% alcohol. Brewed in my home province, Newfoundland. And actually it's funny because I've never heard of Boomstick. I thought I was familiar with most of the breweries in the province. It says we brew with wheat and barley. It says years ago, a bird fell out of the sky, the likes of which locals had never seen. A tribute to that touch of the tropics blends passion fruit with Bavarian acidated malt for a sessionable sour with a pleasing tart finish, so unlike the poor Flamingo's unfortunate fate. That's about it. And if you're hearing me yelling, this is the culprit. He has a habit whenever he's in that I'm doing the reviews, as soon as I start talking, it seems to trigger him to want to be known that he's here. Alright, so I actually enjoy sours, and I wouldn't say it's my favorite beer, but I do enjoy them. But I haven't had a sour in quite some time, and honestly I can't remember. I would say it's been at least several months. Alright. Nothing out of the ordinary. I hate to say it, but your typical beer aroma. Getting a little hint of what I'm assuming is the sourness. Big test of flavor. It's interesting. The first impression, as soon as I taste it, I can pretty well tell it's a sour beer. However, there's not a lot of aftertaste, which personally I like. I don't like a beer whereby I taste it, swallow it, and then for the next couple minutes I'm still tasting it. I'm sure some people do like that. It's not my thing. It's pretty good. I would say it's definitely a thirst quencher. It's different. Not sure if it's the passion fruit or whatever, but it's different. Not a bad different, but it's different. My ratings, as always, are out of 5. A 1 being don't like it, can't finish it. I'm literally going to pour it down the drain. I've only had 2 beers like that so far, and 1 was last week. The second beer is like, yeah, I'm not a big fan, but I'll finish it just because I don't want to waste a beer. 3 is a good beer, a 4 would be a very good beer, and a 5 would be the heavens opened up and God handed me a beer. I never had a 5 yet. I had a couple 4.5s. That's about it. I normally do either full or a half rating. Like I'll do either 3, 3.5. I don't do like 3.25 or 3.75. It's either full or half. This one I'm leaning towards, I want to say 3. I don't think it's lower than 3. Possibly 3.5. I don't think I'd go as far as 4. leaning more towards the 3 than the 3.5. So it's a good beer. It's not a bad beer by any means. Definitely worth checking out. I don't think you'd be disappointed if you're a sour beer drinker. It may not be the best sour beer you've ever had, but I think it definitely would be enjoyable. If I had another one of these, I think I'd probably drink it tonight. So definitely not a bad beer. You can definitely tell it's a sour beer. The taste itself, for me, it's a little bit unique. I'm not quite sure why. With that being said, I think I'm going to give it a 3.5 just because I'm enjoying it, so it's definitely a 3. But as I said, the flavor for me, it seems a little bit unique. Like, I've had several sour beers, I've enjoyed most of them. But there's a hint of something there that kind of makes you go, it's kind of interesting, it's unique. Could be the passion fruit, I'm not really sure. But it's enough for me to give it a 3.5 as opposed to a 3. So there you go, folks, for the Boomstick Brewing Company Lone Flamingo Fruity Sour 3.5. Pretty good beer. Definitely, if you're in the area, check it out at your local NLC or your corner store, see if they have it. If you do manage to find one, by all means, check it out and let me know if you agree. Do you think it's 3.5? Do you think it's higher or lower? Let me know. So there you go, folks. Hopefully you can join me next week and we'll dig into the fridge again and see what we got. Until next brew, as always, enjoy responsibly. Wash your hands. Cheers.